Gemini, welcome to Awareness Energy Tarot. I'm Hugo. This will be your monthly reading. This will be for July 2020, bringing you an awareness to the energies for Gemini in July 2020. To start things off, this is going to be the central card of your reading. Okay, card number 10, which reduces to a 1, so that means leadership, new beginnings. Okay, you're a leader in the month of July, Gemini. Unfinished Symphony, that's the name of the card here. So we're going to take a look at the wisdom of the oracle and see what that card means, okay? Unfinished Symphony. All right, Gemini. I'm glad you guys made it through. We're going to take a look and see what the card number 10, Unfinished Symphony. Please, if you haven't subscribed and liked, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, Gemini. I'm a Gemini sun, so support. Okay, thank you so much. All right, Unfinished Symphony. The essential meaning here is unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. Okay, and the message here is this is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. Awesome, Gemini. This is a great message, okay? Take inventory, all right? So you can move forward. All right, Gemini. What do we have for my Geminis in the month of July 2020? Okay. So let's see what this represents my Geminis right here. Okay. So you have this moon energy and it's reversed. So that means that you're seeking clarity. Okay, you're seeking truth. Something is no longer going to be hidden from you. Okay. So in the month of July, there is some secrets or something that you did not know about that is going to come to light. Okay, either that or you're also going to be coming out of kind of like perhaps a hibernation. Okay, so something is going to come to light. It's no longer going to be in the dark. All right, so perhaps it's some good news, but that represents you. Okay. So what is the challenge for my Geminis in the month of July? What crosses you, Gemini? Okay. So some of you were in some sort of struggle. Okay. Perhaps it was a mental struggle. It could be with yourself or with someone else. Okay. But this conflict here looks like you didn't come out on top. But somebody else did. And whoever did... they did it with specific or obvious wounds, okay? So they didn't come out clean, but you perceive them as they coming out as victorious when there really was no winner, okay? So you're struggling with this. That's what's crossing you, but something's gonna come into light, okay? But don't worry, we're gonna at the end of the reading. Stay tuned because we're gonna give you advice, especially at the end of the reading. All right, so what is in your conscious? What is before you here? Okay, so this is a really good mood, Gemini. Okay, what's in your current conscious here is that you're going to take a leap of faith. Okay, so you're kind of happy-go-lucky. You're trusting the universe here, which is great. Okay, you're very hopeful. You're very optimistic. The sun's shining. Okay, you're just like strolling along with your chest up in the air and you're feeling very confident, okay? And the universe is with you. So this is a great energy. You guys are doing really, really good mentally, despite what's going on here, okay? But it's not that bad. Now, what's going on with my Geminis subconsciously? What is going on with my Geminis with their subconscious? Okay. So subconsciously here, you either sense or you yourselves are moving very, very methodically, very, very slowly towards something. Okay? Perhaps somebody's going to make you some kind of offer. All right? It could be a job or it could be love. Or you guys are offering somebody some sort of love or some sort of opportunity. But whoever it is, it's happening very, very slowly. Probably a lot slower than you'd like. Okay? And this is a very slow action. It does represent movement, but very, very slow. Okay? And whoever that is, they're making sure that they're crossing all their T's and dotting their I's. Okay, there's a lot of planning going on here. It is movement, but it's very, very slow, very methodical, very planned out. Okay, but this is still a good energy, very earthly, very, very young, moving energy. Okay, so this is good. This is your subconscious. That's good. What did my Geminis have in the past, in the recent past? What was going on with my Geminis? Okay, so this is really good, Gemini. Okay. In the past, you guys were feeling very abundant and prosperous. Okay, I see a lot of wealth here, but not only wealth and material, but also, like I said, with abundance. And perhaps there was some sort of a nice family. Okay, you see a dog and a couple, and some sort of a hidden dimension there. Okay, so good things were happening for you guys, and this was in the past. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the coming future for you guys. What is going on with my Geminis? What is going on with my Geminis in the future, July and beyond? What's going on? Okay, so this is good to have. This is a working card, an apprentice type. You guys are hard at work. Perhaps you guys are starting work because of the what is it? The lockdown. It's been lifted. Okay, so you guys are methodically, very practical, hard at work, minding your own business, collecting wealth. This is a very, very good energy. Okay, you guys are going to be working hard in the month of July, and this is really good. Okay, this is there's nothing ominous here at all. This is a really, really good feeling. Okay, so far what we see here before we continue is that you have a great mentality going. Okay, you have unfinished business, but you're going to take care of that. You have a great mentality here, chest up in the air, taking a leap of faith. Okay, subconsciously you're moving very methodically, very slowly, but you don't want to mess things up. So that's why you're taking great plans to take care of all the details. Okay, but you're moving. The past looks pretty nice, pretty wealthy, and you're continuing to work. Okay, but you're pretty hard on yourself. Okay, so you see yourself in some sort of struggle, but the truth is coming out. Okay, some kind of truth that you're seeking is going to come out in the month of July. All right. So what is your attitude, Gemini? What is your attitude to the month of July here? Yes, Gemini. This is awesome. I love this attitude. This is you, Gemini. This is you in your power. A lot of you guys are very independent. Perhaps you're single, and if you are single, you're very happily single. Okay, you're very independent. You're very perhaps you're wealthy. Perhaps you have some sort of wealth. You've gained some sort of success. Okay, you're very grounded. You're into nature. You're abundant. You're feeling really good. Okay, this is not to say that you don't want anything more. Of course, you perhaps you want more, but right now you're very content, and you're doing really good. You're feeling great. Okay, I can see this is a very independent card. Okay, very, very independent and in your power. This is a great energy to have. So you have a great attitude. Wow, this is awesome, Gemini. Okay, and what is my Gemini's environment, and how are people seeing my Geminis in the month of July? How are the people seeing your character? Okay, Gemini. Some people are seeing you guys as a little bit careless, just a little bit careless. Okay, this is Gemini card anyway, so it's very fitting. All right, you're very impulsive. You're like, I don't give a fuck attitude. You're just rushing through. This is like this guy's about to joust somebody. You're cutting through the bullshit. Uh, but you're doing it a little bit too carelessly. Perhaps you may not think you're doing it too carelessly, but people are looking at you that way. Okay? Um, they think perhaps you got to slow down a bit. Um, but that's up to you, Gemini. Take it how it resonates. Okay? It's either you or somebody around you that has this energy about them. Okay? Some sort of just impulsive, quick. They should take a little more careful in planning, though. Okay? Very, very impulsive energy, very moving energy. Cut through the chase, okay? You want clarity, but it's done in a harsh way. Okay, so be careful if that's you, or be careful of any energies around you that have that type of feeling. Okay? Now, what are your hopes and fears, Gemini? Okay. So your fear here is that things will not move forward. Okay? So for whatever it is that you're rushing toward here, perhaps you're fearing that it's not going to come to fruition, or it's just going to be stagnant. Okay? Something that you think should have been moving or should be moving, okay, is kind of remaining a little stagnant, and you don't like that. Okay? So that's one of your fears here. You're looking out in the distance, you've made some progress, but you don't feel that it's going anywhere yet. Okay? Perhaps you had to take a step back. Sometimes we do need to take a step back and contemplate and look and see what we have before us and see if we want to move forward with it. So that's where you are when it comes to your hopes and fears. Okay? But that's not bad. Remember, we're going to give you some energy, or I'm sorry, and also some advice coming up. So right now we're going to take a look at the possible outcome for July 2020 for my Geminis. And this is very good, Gemini. This is freaking awesome. This is awesome, Gemini. Look at this. This Queen of Cups, or Queen of Pentacles, energy. It's very nurturing, very loving. You love nature. You love to be outdoors. You feel very grounded. You guys have some sort of wealth about yourselves. You have a great energy, and people see this. Okay? You just have a lot of passion, especially very earthly, very grounded. You're in your power. Okay? You have this royalty about yourself. This is a great card to have as an outcome, Gemini. I am really, really, and I'm a Gemini sun, so this applies to me too. This is freaking awesome for us. Okay? This is this is great news. I mean, everything looks kind of straightforward. Okay? It doesn't look like I need to clarify anything here. But let's recap. So we have some unfinished business, okay? And but look at the outcome. I mean, this is awesome. You can't get any better than this. This is prosperous and abundance. Okay. Just gotta get rid of that, a little bit of a lack mentality, and just be a little more careful. Don't rush into things. Don't be too impulsive. We tend to be that way a little bit. That's more of one of the fire signs, but we're an air sign. We can be a little impulsive, but try to slow things down a little bit. Okay. But look at this. We're very independent, and we have some sort of wealth about ourselves. People are looking at us with a lot of grace. We're very nurturing. Okay, Gemini? So it looks pretty good. You guys are going to be working hard in the near future. You're advancing very methodically and very slowly, and you're taking a great leap of faith. Great things are going to come on the open. No more lies. No more secrets. All right, Gemini. This is awesome. Great reading. I'll see you guys next month in August, so please subscribe. Thank you. Blessings. Bye-bye.